Hey, yo, what's up, survivalists? It's Jay of TeamWnJ here. I have been staring at numbers and graphs to make the next Arknights videos for the past few days, so I'm glad we got to finally do something creative. Welcome to the stream, Exodus, Alice, Syed, Zarara, Bakari, Sticky Anims. Nice to see everyone here. Anderson Garcia and Mr. Guy here as well. Render challenge starts now. The theme is movie poster. So any you can either create your own original movie poster for some sort of Minecraft related thing, or you can take an existing movie poster and try to parody that in your own Minecrafty way. Okay, so I've just started, like, I've just created this this template, but this is 1920 by 1080 facing vertical. This is not the size of a movie poster. I think I want it to be A4 size, but vertical. So I'm just trying to search up what the A4 size is in pixels. This is apparently a size for 300 ppi, which is 2,480 times 3,508. That is massive. I don't want that. So I'm just trying to find a way to convert the dimensions. So dimensions converter. Like, that's too massive. This here, 595 by 842, that's too damn small. So I think if I'm just half this, like 2480 divided by 2, that'll give us 1240. So give me a second, let me create this. 1240 by 3508 divided by 2, 17, what is it, 1754? Hang on. Wait, fuck, shit. I did it wrong. 1754 by 2480 divided by 2. 8? Oh, sorry, divided by 2. 1240. Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay, so this right here is the size of an A4 piece of paper. So I'm gonna base the movie poster off of this size. Nekodesu, welcome to the stream. I'm Zane. What's going on? It's Consensus movie poster. Interesting. Yeah. Gudgeon chose the theme last time. I think this is a great idea. Here's something interesting. Here's something interesting about movie posters. Did you guys know that people actually think about movie posters before they design them? So I've been researching a bunch of movie posters just to get some inspiration for what I want to make, and I already have an idea for what I want to make, right? But one of the interesting things that I want to bring out to you is the movie poster for 127 Hours. So how many of you guys have heard of the movie 127 Hours? Harry, have you ever heard of this?
No.
Okay. So it's based on a real story where a guy goes like exploring around a canyon, but then he gets wedged in a canyon and he can't get out, and he has to cut his own arm off in order to escape the canyon, and he gets stuck there for 127 hours. They made a movie off of that, they made a book off of that, but this is the movie poster. So when that movie came out, it was a really big deal. But something that I learned in film school, because we analyzed this poster, was 127 hours not only shows, you know, what's going on in the actual movie, where there's a canyon, there's rocks there, and he's stuck inside the canyon, right? And there's a boulder there, which his arm was trapped under, right? So this is what happened to him. But if you take a look at the shape of the boulders in this poster, remember the movie is 127 hours, you take a look at the shape of the boulder. If you take a look at the shape of the empty space that is not the boulder, you will find that the shape that this creates is the shape of an hourglass, which represents time. So people do put a lot of thoughts into designing their movie posters. This is a very good and simple example of one that has two meanings behind it, and I really love this poster. I had that revelation when they taught us this in film school. They were like, take a look at the empty space. I'm like, how did I never realize that? But yeah, I think it's genius design right there. Yeah. It's an old movie. I like that movie a lot. Gajin, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. You're not very good at Photoshop? Hey, take some time to practice. Steve with guns and comes with old water. Hey, it's been a while since we've heard anyone come with old water. Today I'm not drinking old water. I'm drinking omatcha, green tea. Oh wait, I just realized I can't show green tea on the stream because it'll go transparent because I've got the green screen behind me. Mr. BMS, you're not too late. Don't worry. Okay. So this is the size we're gonna use. This is an A4 piece of paper. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna make a generic, quote-unquote generic movie poster. No particular reason. I'm not going for anything super creative here. I just want to make something generic that looks good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a poster based on Levaslier, right? My plans are I'm going to have this is going to be eventually, once we get to it, this will be an actual Lev movie, right? We're gonna have Chafe on this side. So this is the character Chafe. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna be there, and we're gonna have Arkosh on this side because their colors just so happen to be polar opposites. The orange and the blue will work very well together. And then in the background, we're gonna have a massive like Eye of Ender, kind of like this, just superimposed into the background. And then probably somewhere either in the middle or somewhere on the top, we're gonna write Levaslier, like somewhere there, followed by the subtitle. So it'll be somewhere there, and on the bottom we can have a little bit of some sort of slogan or something, followed by some fake ass credits and whatnot, like down there. Just as an example of what we could do, right? Coolio. Steve with guns says the fucking Minecraft movie is not even animated in its live action. I hate it. The Minecraft movie? Dude, ever since I've been playing Minecraft, people have been talking about the fucking Minecraft movie. What would you make the Minecraft movie about?
Right?
I've never been on board with the idea of making a movie about quote-unquote Minecraft. What? Huh? It's just some dude living on an island. Like, no, not an island. It's just some dude in a world where there's nothing, and he has to survive. Like, if you make it real life, then there's not even gonna be blocks. So it's just some dude surviving. That's it. So what's the premise of the movie? Some dude is alive. Like, that's it. That's it. There's nothing there. What is he gonna do?
Spoiler, at the end of the movie, dude's gonna kill himself.
A spoiler, at the end of the movie, nothing happens. He's gonna live. Spoiler, at the end of the movie, he builds a house. Wow. Incredible. Dude, you wanna watch Minecraft the movie in live action? Search up like survival video. And like, see here, 20 days survival and build out in the rainforest by primitive technology. Exactly. You watch those types of videos. That's Minecraft in real life in 20 minutes. There you go. That's your movie. What the fuck? I've never been on board with the Minecraft movie at all. If it's animated, that's something different. But what are you gonna fucking animate? Like, there's got to be some sort of story behind it. If there's some sort of story, it ain't Minecraft. It's whatever that story is. You're just using Minecraft as a medium, which is what Lev is trying to fucking do.
Oh, don't forget music, Andrea.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot about music. Thank you for reminding me. Give me a second. I'm just gonna boot up the music. Wolfie review. Hang on, I'm gonna read Wolfie's comment in a second after I boot up the music real quick. Where would my music be? There it is. Got it. Here comes the music. Boom. Let's shuffle that around a little bit. There we go. Wolfie says, perfect drawing skills, Shape. It's better than my drawings. Well, hey, I mean, this was done in what, under a minute? Someone asked me a while ago how long I've been using Photoshop for. As far as I remember, I've been using Photoshop since I was 10, I think. But I really started getting good at Photoshop when I was around 15, maybe? Because even if you look at my earlier thumbnails, I've been using Photoshop like ever since the channel existed. So if you go and look at my channel and you take a look at the back catalog of all the videos that I've made in the past, you're gonna realize that around 2017 is when I started making proper good thumbnails. Everything before that was just kind of shit. There's also this other app that I used to use called GIMP, which is like great value Photoshop, except it sucks. Right? Like it fucking sucks. GIMP, I hate GIMP. GIMP is so bad. I would recommend, okay, if you can't afford Photoshop and you would like to use Photoshop, go use something called Photop, right? Photop.com is basically a web version of Photoshop that is entirely free. Why the fuck can I not backload my catalog of videos? Let me go into my YouTube studio. Anyway, I'm gonna get started working on cinema here while I try to load my videos. Hey, we hit 16,400 subscribers. Thank you everyone for subscribing. Hey, if you have not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon as well. You get notifications whenever we go live and upload new videos. Hit that like button while you're at it as well. Really helps the channel. Give me a second. I want to check my backlog. How do I check my oldest videos ever? Oh, here we go. Shrimp, welcome to the stream. Dragon Ball live action. Dude, anime live action has never gone well. The only exception...
Actually,
what, yeah?
the only exception is, so far, is Samurai X.
No, okay, a lot of people don't like the Ghost in the Shell movie. I actually liked it. I think the Ghost in the Shell movie was okay.
Same.
But did you watch that in theater?
Yeah.
Okay, so here you're looking at some old thumbnails. I remember this one here done in 2012. This was made in Illustrator, right? Don't use it. I fucking hate Illustrator. These ones up here were all made in Photoshop. These are all made in Photoshop. I remember these very clearly. But these are all pretty shit. Let's see. Around 2017 is when I started getting, because these are 2013 thumbnails. Some of these are okay, but like it's nothing compared to the 2017 Easter eggs. What am I saying? Fucking thumbnails. Saeed asks if I'm Korean. No, I'm not. I am. I'm from Hong Kong. Cancun says anime live action won't ever end well. I wonder why that is. I mean, okay, look, honestly, the Ghost in the Shell one worked fine to me. I think there's a lot of mistakes that they could have done better, right? I think it's not a perfect movie. I think there's a lot of things that could have gone better. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. I think it's okay.
I think even Japanese viewers liked it.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of people dislike it because the main character is Scarlett Johansson, which is a white woman being an Asian character. But yeah. I don't think it's fair to judge a movie like that. It's just to judge a movie by what it is. Nekodesk says, how long has TeamWnJ existed for? TeamWnJ was called Gamers WNJ in the past. The channel was created in 2010. However, some dickhead deleted the channel, so we had to recreate the channel. It went from Gamers WNJ with an S to GamersZZWNJ, which is what it is now. So if you type in like youtube.com/user/GamersWNJ like that, you're gonna find the channel. It's gonna bring you to the TeamWnJ page. But if you go on TeamWnJ now, it says we created it in 2011. We created it in 2010. That's why the first video, if you wind the back a little bit, the first video that we ever created was Halo Fails Episode 3. No, I'm not retarded. I don't start counting from 3. We uploaded 1 and 2, but they got deleted, okay? Like, hey, Chafe, do a countdown for us. 3, 4, 5. 3. Okay, right here. Okay. Here's the big break. Here's the big break that we took. See, one of the videos here were uploaded in 2016. Then the next video was 2017. There was an entire year of gap here. But when I came back in 2017, you see all these thumbnails here have like a distinct theme. So this is when I started really working on Photoshop. It's April 8th, 2017. That's when I would say I started really learning how to use Photoshop. Before that, you can see all the thumbnails. I put some effort into making the thumbnails. But like, this shit is like baby shit. This is baby's first thumbnail. Everything after 2017, these are when I started getting serious. So from the real channel start date, I would consider would be April 8th, 2017, because that's when I started really working at it, or even March. Whenever 2017 is, that's when I started working. Anyway. Steve with Gun asked, what does Xiao Piao mean? Harry? Xiao Piao?
No idea. That's not even pinyin.
Small cannon?
Does not exist.
I don't know what Xiao Piao means.
I don't know either. AU does not exist in the pinyin.
Yeah, AU does. It's probably AO. That's what he means.
There's so many like things it could mean in Chinese, since like one pinyin can mean like 30 other characters.
I read that as Xiu Pao, as in small cannon,
could,
or small tiger or something.
Small ticket or small tiger.
Yeah,
or...
it can be anything.
Actually, no, it's not tiger. Pao
What do you mean
is,
Pao?
Piao is
Oh, it's Piao. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, and even if it's PAO, that's not tiger. That's a.
Do you remember our fucking full retard moment when we started sending each other telescopes and then wrote "Pow"? We're a bit special. I want to pull up the thumbnail. I want to pull up. Okay, Harry, if you can find that picture, I want to pull it up on screen. Okay, then you guys watching right now can screenshot this and then send it to one of your friends with no context at all. It's basically just a conversation between me and Harry where I sent him a telescope emoji and then write the word "Pow," and then he sends me back a telescope emoji and says "Pow." That's all. It says no context to that at all. John Alaska says, I saw one of your Minecraft videos like 5 years ago in my YouTube recommendation. Hey, let me guess. Is it how to fly in survival mode, Minecraft 12W08A? Let me guess. Is it that one? Wolfie says, question of the day, what is your favorite drink? Random question. We can ask that to anyone. Hey everyone, what's your favorite drink? I'll let you guys answer first. Harry, you got a favorite drink?
Not really, no.
No?
Not these days.
I've got rum coke. That's always gonna be my favorite. Okay. I'm gonna start positioning the render as we speak here, because I've been delaying for a while. I don't mind taking my time on this one because I really don't think that anything, like I don't think this one will take too long. I would probably be spending a bit more time in Photoshop than I will be spending time in Cinema for this one, really. Just got to position the camera in the right way. Actually, okay. So with the camera here, it's gonna be a bit weird because I don't want any camera distortion. So I have to set the perspective of this camera to not show any distortion. So here we go. So as you can see on the bottom window, this is vastly different to what we see up here. On here, you can see how the arm gets like stretched out and whatnot, but on here it's perfectly flat. So that's because I've set the camera to use front projection instead of perspective projection. Excuse me. Chao Jun Te says he's probably asking about the 雪花飘飘 shoot fa pew pew shoot fa pew pew. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I guess it's like a
ice flower floaty floaty. Ed says Levaslier Songs of War or Fractured the Ultimate War. Why choose when you can do all of them? There's gonna be pros and cons, because Lev will not be perfect, and then I don't think neither will any of the other series. So I hope that we all get to learn something from each other's works, and then we can improve all our works together. Okay, we're gonna put our Kosh over here, like so. Ooh, look at this moment. Look at this moment right here. Oof. Oh, okay. Enough of that. Okay, I can't really tell what's going on the bottom camera here, so I'm going to manually go in here and set the opacity of our tinted borders up to 100%. This will black out everything on the side, so I don't need to see what I don't need to see. John Alaska says, what do you think about the newest Minecraft update? Which update is it on now? I haven't been in the game for a long time. Are we on 1.16 or 1.15?
Yeah, apparently.
Well, 1.16 now?
We're on 1.16 already, yeah.
Oh, cool. No, wait, that's the Nether one, right? That's the Nether one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, no, the Nether one is amazing. I really like the Nether one. There's some... Okay. Chao Jun Te says there's some meme about should fuck you people on TikTok or something. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I don't use TikTok. So I would never know about that. Okay. Turn those off really quickly. There we go. There we go. Steve with Gun says, what do you think about Last of Us 2? I think they could have done... Here's the thing, I didn't play the original Last of Us, and I haven't played the original I haven't played Last of Us 2, but I have seen reviews of the original game, and I have seen reviews of the new one. And a lot... You gotta be fair to the reviews, right? Like, so from what I've heard, I haven't seen the full gameplay either, so I'm in no place to judge. But from what I've heard, the new character is actually a well-written character. However, the way that they introduced this character, as in by introducing this character and killing off the original characters, they did this new character dirty. So even though this new character is very well-written, nobody likes her because of what she's done to the original characters that everyone loves. It's like, imagine everyone here plays Minecraft. Imagine if we had Steve, right? Steve was from the very beginning, but then they decide to introduce Alex, and then Alex kills Steve in like the most brutal way possible. It's hard to like Alex. It would be hard to like Alex no matter how good you write Alex. Like that's the best Minecraft analogy I can throw at it. But
and they didn't even write Alex good as well.
Well, the thing is, in Last of Us 2, they did her okay. They did the new character okay. It's not bad. It's just the way that they introduced her is bad.
Fair.
Yeah. Steve with Gun says another update. Just watch the trailer. No, I haven't. Nah, I'm not too. I don't really watch the Minecraft trailers anymore. I just kind of play the updates because like I'm not really playing the game as much as I am going in there to work on Lev. That's basically all I ever do in Minecraft these days. Most of the servers that I used to play on have already been shut down, so there's really not much like gameness for me in Minecraft anymore. Don't get me wrong, it's still fun. It's still fun. It's just what I used to play and enjoy is all gone. So I mean, I can either adapt to what we have now and find fun in new things, which I'm sure I can do, but I don't really have the interest in doing that at the moment. Like, I'm not at a point where I'm like, oh, I want to see what the new kids are playing on Minecraft these days and have fun with them. Like, I just don't really feel that at the moment, if you get what I mean. I'm sure I will have fun. I'm sure it's fun, right? But no, not right now. Like, I don't really feel it. Okay, I'm trying to position these two in a way to show them in combat, but I'm not sure how I would like to do this because I don't want to obscure their face or anything. So I'm just gonna put them in what could be a fight stance, and then have them look a bit menacing at each other. Because I feel like that's the best way we can do things. Syed, I already read your comment. Yeah. Steve gonna ask PvP. I used to play. No, the thing I found fun was I mean, I wish I could go back in time and play more survival games with the old team that we had, but I can't go back in time, and I don't know what servers host survival games anymore. And from what I've seen, I looked around a few of the popular servers, and I see a few people reporting like cheats and hacks and whatnot, and we were getting a few cheats and hacks on the server that I used to play on, which is part of the reason why people stopped playing on it as much. We used to play on MCSG, right? MCSG used to be the most popular like survival game server, and we even had here's what happened. Okay, MCSG was a super popular survival game server. You had US servers, EU servers, AS servers with Asia. Because I'm from Hong Kong, we used to play on the Asia servers all the time. But then as the amount of people playing started to gradually go down, they had to shut down the Asia server. So we lost the Asia server, meaning we could only play on like the EU servers or the US servers, which means we had more ping and more lag. Okay, that combined with the fact that we started getting more and more cheaters on the MCSG servers, where I literally have recorded a few videos of people cheating, where they have God mode and kill aura and all that sort of shit. So for me, it wasn't that great. What was really fun for me was red versus green, and that's an original game mode that I've never seen any other server even try to do. But that's what we want to do with our server. The thing is, we had a dude who wanted to help us write this plugin, and he got some progress with it, but I don't think it's fair to have someone write a plugin for me and not pay them. So I want to be able to pay them fairly, but welcome to COVID season, and I'm not getting that much work in, so I'm not getting that much money in, so I can't really afford to pay anyone to do this stuff for me at the moment. So I don't think it's fair to ask someone to do this work for me without paying them, so I'm not going to do that. Until I have enough money to pay someone fairly for their work, I'm just going to not like ask for that work to be done. And so that's why we're waiting on for our server to get the red versus green plugin back. Negodeh says, sad, I probably won't be able to join the stream after school reopens. When's school reopening? Also, wait, don't we stream on Saturdays to avoid school. Hang on, how should I pose our caution?
I think in some countries they still have school on Saturdays.
That is unfortunate. Trying to find the best way to position these guys, but they're like these guys are a bit weird to position. I don't have any real clear picture of what I want them to do, so I'm just like fiddling until I find some cool looking pose that they can strike. By the way, for those who are here for the first time, the bottom window is what we're rendering. The top window is just what I'm working on. So if you want to see the final result, it's right here on the bottom. On the 15th. Interesting. Steve with Guns says, go to version 1.8.2. Well, 1.8.9 to enter CubeCraft, and I'm sure that'll be red versus blue. It ain't red versus blue, though. It's red versus green, which is a completely different game mode to red versus blue. See, also, here's the thing.
I still remember.
The fact that you have to downgrade your version in order to play some other game modes just says how much Microsoft is not really caring for the community. Because most of the new community that's joining, they don't know the Minecraft Java Edition exists. If you search at Minecraft, they're going to prompt you to download Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which is the way that Microsoft earns money. Because Bedrock will bring them a lot more money than Java. Here's why. With Java, you can download maps, you can download skins, you can download resource packs completely for free. With the Bedrock Edition, you have to pay for like mine coins in order to buy that sort of stuff. And so they want you, especially new people, to buy the Bedrock Edition. And they made Minecraft Realms, which is another subscription service. And so they're earning a lot of money through Bedrock, and they don't want to support Java. They want people to get off of Java and go on to Bedrock. That's why they're making it really hard for people playing Java to have a good time. Getting rid of block IDs screwed a lot of people over. Okay, the first thing they did was 1.7 to 1.8. They got rid of metadatas, which killed off most of the builders, right? And especially people using metadata texture packs. Then in 1.9, they changed PvP, which got rid of a lot of the PvP community. And then in 1.13, they changed block IDs, which further fucked builders. And then also in the process, changed so much of the code that Optifine no longer works with Forge. So a lot of the people who enjoy playing with mods can no longer enjoy the games with Optifine and Forge installed. Or they can, but they have to play 1.12 and they can't update, right? And furthermore, because they changed so much of the block ID stuff, many of the bucket plugins are now broken and incompatible. So all the server stuff that people could used to do that was super fancy in 1.13 can't do it anymore. This is why a lot of the popular servers are stuck on 1.12, including stuff like 2B2T. All stuck on 1.12.2. They can't upgrade to 1.13. There's so much stuff that's changed in 1.13 that 1.13 is so much laggier and so much more incompatible with plugins that people just don't use 1.13, right? And that sucks, because one of the greatest things about Minecraft, and one of the greatest things that captures so many players to continue playing the game, and one of the things that excite players is new updates, things that change, right? But when you're stuck on a version like 1.12 and you cannot change, because if you change, you will fuck up pre-existing things, well, now all the excitement is gone, because you know you can't update. That's why I'm no longer excited about the new updates. Like, you can ask me, like, oh, what do you think about 1.16? I think that's great for the community. The Nether update is something that I've been asking for a long time. But here's what I also know. I know that when because the new update is out, I'm gonna have to update my server to bucket 1.16. Then I'm gonna have to wait for my resource pack to update, right? Conquest. I have to wait for Conquest to update to 1.16. Then I have to wait for Optifine and Forge to update to 1.16, and then I have to wait to see whether they're compatible or not. Then I need to wait for World Edit to update to 1.16 because I'm a builder, right? And then I also cannot update. I might not be able to update my World Edit. I might not be able to update my Essentials. I don't know whether Essentials will break because I need block IDs, right? I want to be able to type in such a set 5, or I want to be able to type in. Oh, right. Also, they fucked up World Edit as well, because I can't do my stuff as easily anymore. So basically, they've changed so much, and they've made it like such a hard time for me to do what I want to do in Minecraft, that they're actively pushing me away from the game. And it's a miracle that I still want to play the game, because my determination to make Lev is more than their efforts to push me off. Gudgeon says, I need Forge for the minimap mod. You're playing with Optifine and Forge on 1.13 or 1.12 though? Have they finally made Optifine and Forge compatible? On 1.13 or not? If they have, that's a good thing. On 1.13, because right now the server is stuck on 1.14. We can't use Optifine anymore. Hey, can one of the mods ban the person speaking gibberish, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
Gotcha. I think Andrea's got onto it already.
Cool. Thank you. Just put Optifine in the mods folder. Yeah, that doesn't work. Unless they've got it. Unless you're playing on a newer version, because that don't work. Are you playing on 1.13 or 1.14 or something? Okay, maybe I'm gonna change the position a little bit. Guys, I'm just trying to find something that looks cool here. I don't have an idea of what I want to do necessarily. Oh shit, hang on, this ain't good. There's a big discrepancy. Sorry, there's a big lore issue here that I have to fix. Give me 1 second. Okay. No. Dude, let me select the fucking... Thank you. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking of doing. Should they look down or should they look up? Because when you have your chin up, it's a lot more confident. But when you have your chin down, it's a lot more safer in a fight. But this is like a poster, right? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want them to do. But yeah, they are gonna fight. It's a lore thing. Maybe I'll do something like this. Steve with Gun says, what games do you play at the moment, and when Hytale comes out, are you gonna quit Minecraft? No, because I can't make Lev in Minecraft. I don't think I'm gonna go into Hytale either. I'm not. Look, Hytale looks great, and people are gonna have fun with it, but I play Minecraft with the intention of making Levaslier and nothing else. That's all I play Minecraft for. Yeah, we have the survival streams where we can just chill and have fun. But my main purpose of playing Minecraft is to make Lev. That's it. So Hytale does not help me make Lev. What games do I play at the moment? I'm playing Arknights a lot. I've been going back and playing some Assassin's Creed with Andrea as well, just because I want to re-experience the whole story. I recently bought. Okay, let me check my Steam list. I recently bought a lot of games. Okay, so I've just finished playing through Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood Revelations. We're on Creed 3 right now. I'm gonna play through Creed 4 as well. I have been checking out some new Boneworks updates. I just purchased Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, and Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I have been playing a bit of Halo. I have just purchased Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. Just purchased Yakuza somewhere right there, Yakuza 0. Yeah. So I've got plenty of games to play right now. I don't have enough time to play all these games, I tell you that. Steve Guns, I'm not quitting.
You'll eventually get to it.
Yeah, eventually. Guardian says it's been working for every Minecraft version so far, as far as I know. What version are you on now? Oh, you're playing on 1.15.2. Interesting. Maybe they fixed it in the newer versions. Because it definitely, if you search up Forge and Optifine, not working. Yeah, see, you're gonna see a lot of shit like this. This was the main issue. Where if you put Optifine in the mods folder, it just wouldn't work. The reason is because of the whole block IDs thing. Yeah. So with a lot of the older versions, it just won't work. Showcraft says, hi Chafe, what's going on, man? Newt Molina says, how is Assassin's Creed? It's great. Yeah, no, it's great to relive everything. I got to play my favorite game again, which is Revelation. I saw Honey Pop, says Alice. I've almost maxed out my Honey Pop, dude. It's almost 100% complete. I'm only missing like a few achievements. Wait, let me not show that on stream because it might like pop some images that I don't want to show. Yeah. Okay, let's see how the render's looking so far. Chave's beard is missing. That's okay. Okay, I want to give a bit more expression to Chave because his eyes right now are like pretty vanilla. Arkosh is looking pretty mean. That's good. There's not much space on the top, so I might have to think about where I'm gonna put the title. I might have to put like some sort of gradient in order to show the title correctly. Let me add some more emotion on the chafe real quick. This chafe rig is super old. I have to rebuild this one. So the functionality of this rig is kind of ass, but I kind of remember how to use this. There we go.
Didn't you reshare that POW a while ago?
I think I did. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Didn't you reshare that POW a while ago? Give a bit more flavor to Arkosh's head. There we go. Sticky Adams says, Chafe, do you play Dark Souls? No. Steve says, Steve for Super Smash? Yeah, I think they should add Steve into Smash. I don't see why Nintendo wouldn't do that. I think it's a great idea to add Steve into Smash. Wolfie says, question Chafe, when are you going to continue doing the survival streams? That's a good question. We should. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Just catch up on where we were before. Gudgeon says the pre-release versions didn't work. Did you try it on 1.14 and 1.13? Because we've been trying that for several years and it hasn't been working. Newt Molina says, have you seen the Smash Twitter? A lot of people were cancelled. I don't even know what that means, and I don't use Twitter, so no. I don't care about other people, so what they do is not really my problem. Gudgeon says, maybe I have a magic computer that allows them to work together. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Necodessa says, have you finished Arknights Chapter 6? I have indeed. I recorded my 616 clear as well. I did the challenge mode and practice mode, and it worked perfectly fine. But I'm not. I haven't even done the Chapter 5 challenge modes yet because I don't really feel like it. Like I've done them in practice, so I know I can do them. But it's like, what reason do I have to do them? Like, so here's what I did for 616. I fucking started the game and I dumped Exu and Warfarin right there. And she gets chonked down. First life immediately gets killed right at the front here, dead. Right. Then as she walks to the portal, I reset up Warfarin and Exu over here, and we give him the old Exu treatment. Bam, bang, 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 and then walks in the range of Silver Ash, give him the little Xing Xing, and she's dead. And then like the rest of it is super easy. We have Ifrit there to do the debuff as well. Should have put Saria on top to heal Ifrit, but didn't. Yeah, there really wasn't any challenge here for me. I beat Contingency Contract at 21 wrist. This shit is baby's play. Like, there's no challenge here at all.
Yeah, no. What you know what? You could do challenge mode for the primes to get Silver Ash skin, and pre-farm primes for when Bagpipe comes.
Here's the thing. I'm not sure if I want to use the primes for Silver Ash's skin. Because
That's
consider
fair.
the amount of primes that I use for this banner. I used 100.
Yeah.
I don't think there are 100 primes remaining.
So yeah, so pre-farm for Bagpipe is also there.
Yeah, pre-farming for Bagpipe, sure. But to buy the Silver Ash skin, I don't know. Wait a second, I'm thinking how I'm gonna light this scene. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do to light the scene. I'm gonna put this spotlight back here so we can backlight our guys, alright? Just like this. Going to rotate this a little bit more. There we go. So now we've got this light shining from behind them. I'm gonna make that a bit bigger. Oi. Bigger. Thank you. We're going to make this light a volumetric light. We're gonna set these shadows to soft, excuse me. Swaft. Swaft. I'm gonna test the render here just to see what happens. Fuck off. Apparently there's been some Smash drama or some players doing sexual shit. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Like that it doesn't concern me. I don't care. Smash doesn't concern me. People doing sexual things doesn't concern me. Whatever they did, if they did some bad shit, hope they get punished. If not, whatever. Like, it's none of my business. All I care about is making the videos that I like. Like, if it doesn't concern me, who cares? I think that should be a philosophy that everyone uses as well. It's like, who cares? They say you can summarize everything in 2 words. Who cares? Because if you can, okay, you can answer the question, who cares? Right? There are some people who care. And like, those people, it should affect them in some way. But someone playing Smash Brothers sexually harassing someone else does not affect me. And I have no reason to care. So I'm not gonna care. There's a saying that people used to say to me when I was a kid. They might have said it to you as well. It's mind your own business. And I think people should learn how to mind their own business. What's going on here, Brian Plays? I'm trying to figure out Why? Hang on, Harry. I can hear myself through your earphones.
Huh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to figure out why there's like a black line here. I don't know what's causing that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna change this light color to yellow just because I want to emulate some sort of like light coming through. We'll do this, and then I'll also turn this into an inverse accurate light so we can make this more physically accurate. And then I'm going to temporarily add in a ambient light here just so that I can see things a bit clearer. But I'll turn the ambient light down just because I want to see a clear picture of why there was like a cutoff there. Are you using subsurface scattering, says Gudgeon? I am indeed. There's a slight error that I made in the subsurface scattering right here. If you look at his hand, you're gonna see like a line there, but I'll just fix that up in Photoshop. Because I'm aware that this exists, I'll fix the original texture when it comes to fixing the entire chafe skin. Because remember, this chafe model is old. Like it's older. It's older than old water. It's Unga Bunga chafe, right? Eventually, I'll get to making a new model for chafe, and when that time comes, I'll fix this. But for now, I'll just patch it up in Photoshop. It doesn't really matter. Okay. It seems that all the volumetrics have now vanished. Incredible. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on with the volumetrics here. Hang on a second. Did I even do the volumetrics right? Yeah, it's set to volumetric. What the fuck is happening? Hang on. This is the brightness. This is the volumetrics. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Yo, why the volumetrics gone? Huh? Nani? Hang on. I'll turn off inverse square here. See if that fixes it. What the fuck? Okay, so we've got a bug. Let me try to render it from this angle. See, clearly it works. But from this angle... Okay, now it works. What game are you trying to play with me here? What's going on? Why from this angle it don't work? Nande? Because this camera is not... This camera is set to frontal projection, not perspective. Okay. That's a problem. I'll set this back to perspective, but I'll change the focal length so that it's super zoomed in. This way I can try to get a flatter image just by moving the camera way far back. This is too far back, actually. Push the camera in slightly. Okay, back up. Cool. I'm gonna pop the rule of thirds as well, just to see where I can line things up. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see if it works now. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Okay, now they're completely covered in the fog. Alice says, any thoughts on the new design of the new skin line? I personally like Swartz's base interaction. Oh, you mean the Christmas ones? I love Silver Ash's skin the most. I really love that. I'm also a massive fan of Kung Fu Panda's skin. Because that's a reference to Bruce Lee. Like, fucking, what's her name? Feeder. Feeder's entire character is based around Bruce Lee because Bruce Lee was a movie star who also did martial arts. And so when she got her own skin that featured Bruce Lee's like signature yellow sweatshirt with the black stripes, oh, that's like such a great homage. I'm a big fan of Bruce Lee because I'm a big fan of martial arts, right? Like I come from the same lineage as Bruce Lee as well. So it's like it just felt so right to see that skin. But I spent all my primes rolling for his Blaze, so I can't buy any of the skins now, and I want to save up some primes for bagpipes. So I'm really sad. Like it's okay. Silver Ash's skin is top notch as well. I really want to get it because Silver Ash is my first 6-star. And it's just like I don't like his E2R, but that skin solves all my problems with him. Then if you're talking about the new skins on CN, I'm not really that hyped about any of the skins, to be honest. Oh, no, I lied. Lapland. Lapland has a fantastic skin, I think. Lapland and, No, that's the only ones I'm looking out for, really. The 3 skins that I like are Lapland, that I want to get, are Lapland, Feeder, and Silver Ash. That's it. Steve with Gun says he's gotta go. Cool, man. Have your final massage. Oh, your final message or massage? No, you're gonna go. If you're gonna go get a massage, hope you enjoy your massage.
We need Scotty skins. Yes, definitely.
Dude, are you aware that Mostima got a skin, but Scotty didn't?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. I was talking about that. No. Here's the thing, right? Rope is on her second skin.
Yeah.
And Scotty hasn't.
Yeah. What's going on with that? What about Jessica having the most skins in the entire game? Right?
I can. She fucking fried Yo Store, man. I swear.
She did. Ooh. We thought Jessica was innocent. What is she doing behind the scenes?
No. Exactly.
Learning from Palopsis, I see.
No, she doesn't need to learn from Palopsis. She got money.
Experienced. Yeah, where do you think she gets the money from? Exactly.
Damn. Okay, we go in there, huh?
Okay, lights. We're gonna make this stylish. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the typical. So if you search up every movie poster ever, you're gonna find a common theme, in that they always use cyan and orange, regardless of whether the situation calls for it or not. Reason being, cyan and orange work very nicely together. So I don't think that's a joke. If you Google every movie poster ever, you should see cyan and orange being the first thing that pops up. Yeah, there you go. Here. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Cyan and orange. We're gonna do that here, but for a good reason. Because Arkosh, his color scheme is blue, Chafe's color scheme is orange. Which I did not do intentionally. It just works. That's what happens with Lev a lot of the times. It just works. So we're gonna set this light here to blue. So I can blue one side of this. You know what? I'm gonna change that to a spotlight instead of an omni. So we change the spot. Yep. Rotate this over here. Make it, you know, slightly downwards. I'm using a strange version of the 3-point lighting setup right now, because we've got lights. We've got a massive backlight as well. So the lighting setup here is very. It's not very unconventional, but it's unconventional. By the way, lighting is important for people who are interested in doing animation work. So I'm not fantastic at lighting, but I didn't go to film school for no reason. I still, by the way, I still cannot find my bachelor's degree. I don't know where I put my bachelor's degree. It's somewhere in the house. I know it's somewhere in the house. I don't take my bachelor anywhere. My bachelor's degree is somewhere, but I can't find it. It's kind of troubling, but what can you do? Okay. Jessica is a stock investor, Lamala says nude. What stocks does Jessica invest in? Randoms. Random stocks.
Orondoms and Rose Island.
Yeah. Japanese Pig says, Chafe, do you have Blaze? Well, let me show you. I do indeed have
Didn't we just
Blaze.
show?
Yes.
Didn't we just show the Blaze on the replay of your
here's the
scene?
I'm in the process of M3ing my Blaze right now, but I'm out of skill summaries. God damn it, skill summaries. Damn it.
Skill samurais.
Alice says the skin lines will have a rerun, right? I'm willing to bet that the Halloween skins will get a rerun on Halloween, and the Christmas skins will get a rerun on Christmas. Which is why I'm not too, worried about missing out on these skins, because I'm pretty sure they'll come back. I'd rather save up for Bagpipe, which we're gonna get probably in September, as well as the next contingency contract will also come in September. Guess, that's a guess. Complete speculation. But I'd rather get Bagpipe first, and then I'll try to roll for Phantom, and then I'll get Weedy. And hopefully they don't introduce any more game-breaking operators for a while, because I need to save up. I want to buy skins. Okay. Fortunately, the newest 6-star operator, Polka, is a bit
iffy.
What do you call it?
Not just iffy. She replaces Scotty as the worst operator.
Exactly. There you go. Number 1 for the worst operator ever. Congratulations.
Worst 6-star operator.
She wins number 1 on last place.
Yep, exactly.
I'm gonna crank the saturation of these lights here because not really doing me what I want them to do. I want these lights to be powerful, to be like powerful enough to take up the entire basically to overwrite their colors. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to specifically include this light only for Chafe, and I'm gonna include this light specifically for Arkosh, so that we have a very clear difference in orange and blue right here. I know it's starting to get a bit messy with all the lights here, but it hopefully will look nice. Side says, hey WNJ, what do you call you in the chat? WNJ team or what? You call me Chafe. Cheif, not Chief. Chafe. It's Chafe. That's why my name is It's Chafe, because it's Chafe. Okay? And then, buddy over here is Harry. Did I say that right?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I thought it came out as
Alice,
Harry.
yeah, Polka's design is okay, but her asset is really...
Her ass?
No, asset. Like, as in her in-game gameplay.
Oh, her ass is really meh. We're judging Arknights operators by their ass now, are we?
Truly culture conversation.
Lights are a bit too strong. Excuse me. The lights are a bit too strong now. Gotta tone down the lights just a little bit. Okay. Subtlety is key, and finding a balance is really important in doing these renders. Here we go. Alice says Blaze is better. Oh, hang on. What are your opinions? People talking about Spectre versus Blaze? You're an idiot. Like, people who even bring up Spectre versus Blaze, that's stupid. Like, because Blaze can do something Spectre can't. Spectre can do something that Blaze can't. Granted, they're both AoE guards, but Spectre is Spectre. Like, she has the unique ability of being invincible. You can't replace that. So saying, should I level Blaze or Spectre, giving a direct answer is impossible, because the only response you can give, if someone comes up to me and says, hey, I only have enough LMD and only have enough XP to do Blaze or Spectre, who should I do? You can't just say one or the other. You have to say, what do you need? Okay, do you need someone who can go invincible, or do you need someone who can do DPS? If you need someone who can do strong DPS, you're not gonna do Spectre, you're gonna do Blaze. If you need someone who can tank the untankable, then you do Spectre. If you say I need both, then it's up to you who you do, right? It's like saying, oh, should I do Cruise or should I do Rangers? Whatever, man. Like, what? Like, they both do the same thing. Whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. Newt says, is Chafe gonna get Nian? I am. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. Is Chafe gonna get Nian? That depends on RNG. Am I gonna roll for Nian? Sure, I'm gonna do 10 rolls just to get the guaranteed. And if I get lucky and I get Nian, great. If I don't, okay. Like, I don't give a shit. She'll be back on Chinese New Year's every year, I think. Like, we haven't seen it come back yet. I have no proof of that, but I'm willing to bet that she will come back. I do like her design. First and foremost, I like her design. That's why I want to go for her, because her design looks absolutely amazing to me. I think what she does is really cool. But I'm not gonna spend all my primes like I did for Blaze, right? Because I spent literally, like, I went from 108 primes down to 8. I had to spend 100 primes rolling for Blaze. Fortunately, did you guys see my rolls? Because I got spooked. First of all, I wrote okay, here are all my rolls. I do log all my rolls ever, right? Arknights rolls. Arknights gotcha. What the fuck? Not GitHub. What the fuck? Here are all my rolls ever. Started logging them from 24th of April. This is when I got Helliger, right? Then the next thing I got was Magalan on 13th of May. Then from here is when I started rolling for from here is when I started rolling for Blaze. Oh, sorry, I just realized you guys can't see that. There you go. So first one I got was like Fan Cruise, Parody, Catapult, blah 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 blah. Then on like around the 22nd roll, I got another Magaland. I don't even fucking use Magaland. Right? Then I had to do these fucking... This might not look like a lot, but right here is 22, 32, 42. This right here is when I blew all my fucking, This right here is when I blew all my fucking, primes away. Because I got... 2 of these bags are blue bags, dude. I got 1 Spectre. This is my first prime spent. Here, I got a Spectre. Second, like, massive prime spent. 3 times Cicero. No fucking Moose. And then I spent again. Blue bag, no one knew. No Moose. Then finally, on my last bag, I got 3 6-stars. I got Nightingale, Blaze, and Angelina all at the same time. That's what happened. So, there you go. These are my rolls. So my most recent roll was Angelina. So the next one I'm going to start off with will be a 1. Because I'm just counting the pity system, basically. GoNap says, is there a replacement for... Sorry, what? Come again?
Echo does you ask who's better to get it free of siege. I think it depends. Again, it depends on what you need.
What do you need? I can answer that question. Just tell me what you need. Like, do you... Here's... Okay. Maybe you don't... I can explain what they do. Then you can decide yourself. Who do you need? I think that would be the best way, okay? Because Ifrit is not just a DPS dealer. Okay, if you don't have Ifrit, you may think Ifrit is not very viable for a lot of the maps. She is. If you have an Ifrit and you want to specifically use Ifrit, you will look for where to use Ifrit and you will find them. There are some maps where Ifrit just won't do, right? There are some of those maps where you just can't use her. Like, it's just not a good option, right? Sure. But a lot of the maps, like, I would go and say 90% of the maps, you can use Ifrit somewhere if you look for it. Ifrit doesn't only do a lot of fucking damage. Like, base stats alone, that's a lot of damage. But she also debuffs for physical as well, right? So, she will debuff the enemies and help your physical operators. If you put Ifrit facing down and blasting an entire row... let me just pull up the video example. If you pull up... if you have Ifrit blasting the entire row like this, Blaze is gonna have a lot of... like, much easier time chonking down all of these fat boys. So at the end of 616 here, we get these 2 samurais. Look at the difference. Top lane with Blaze and Ifrit. So look how much damage he's doing. Not much, right? Not much, right? And then when Ifrit starts, there comes the first blast. Oh, dead. Okay, look at bottom lane. Let's take a look at bottom lane instead, because the guy on the top died too quickly. When Lapland starts hitting this dude, how much damage is she doing? Bare minimum. Bare fucking minimum. Okay? Silver Ash is not helping out here. It's only Lapland and Aya. Okay? So, right here, he gets debuffed. Watch how much more damage he takes. Boom. A lot more significant. A lot more significant damage, just from physical damage alone. Right? A lot more. So Ifrit will debuff as well as do a lot of fucking damage. Siege, on the other hand, is not good for DP generation, to be completely honest. Here's why. Because with a Vanguard, you typically drop them in first, and they're weaker than your other operators. So you want to put your Vanguards in a safe place, so that they can generate DP for you, so you can deploy stronger operators. Well, Siege herself is strong, so you put Siege up in the front, and you want her to hit things. With Siege, most of the time you're using the flips, right? You're using skill 2, the little flippy thing. She's not generating DP if you put her in the back. So you have to play it differently. The more danger Siege is in, the more DP you're going to generate. But if she's not in danger, then you're not going to generate DP. So here's the thing. Here's a problem that happens with me a lot. I put Siege down to generate DP. Then I see a lot of dogs coming. I'm like, okay, they're not going to die in time. So I put Exu down. Now Exu gets a little bit trigger happy and she kills everything before they touch Siege. Now no one's touching Siege because Exu's killing them too quickly. So if nobody touches Siege, I can't generate DP anymore. So it's like, you have to leave yourself vulnerable in order to take full potential of Siege to generate as much DP as possible. I mean, you can use skill 1, but if you're using skill 1, why not just use someone else? Right? Like the advantage of Siege is that she's strong as a Vanguard. So Siege is good for when you have an early rush of semi-weak, semi-strong enemies. Like if you have a dog rush and you have enough DP to deploy Siege, she's great because she can kill the dogs real fast. And she can self-sustain, right? If you put down Texas, she's going to take a while to kill 2 dogs. The dogs are going to do a lot of damage to her, and she might die. But if you put Siege down, she can kill the dogs, like a bunch of dogs really quickly. So that's the advantage. So do you need a early... do you need an operator to generate DP for you when you're in danger? Like a Vanguard that can avoid danger, a super strong Vanguard, or do you need someone to support the rest of your team with magic damage and debuff? That's what you're comparing against there. Initial render. Okay, I'm going to export this as an initial render, excuse me, and then put this into Photoshop to start working. Flame tile and roadblock are 7 stars, says Alice. It's true. Wait, were you guys playing GTHX3? GTHX3 was a fucking joke. My team was so low level, but the entire map was like, it was like a chessboard basically, but there were like blocks in between every tile. So there was like air tile and then block, air tile and then block, air tile and then block, and it was just like the entire map was like that. So you could put your roadblock anywhere and then create a maze for them to walk around. But like the boss was Big Adam, who is this super tanky dude that one-shots most of your guys, including Korra. But he walks like, you can make him walk down and up to your base, but then you just have to block him at the end, and he'll turn around and walk back all the way, and you just block him and he'll walk back all the way. So he'll just keep doing these like U-shapes all around. We just cheesed it with like my team wasn't even full E1, I don't think. My team was not full E1, I just fucking blasted him. Wolfie says I'm the only one here who doesn't know anything about Arknights. That's alright, that's alright. You can get into it if you want. Jesus Christ, there's something on my mouth, what the fuck? Saeed says, sorry I had to ask real quick. So you're a chafe, who's Harry then? Your friend? Yeah, Harry is my friend. He's also an important member of TeamWnJ. Apple says, how far behind is the stream? I don't know.
Harry is a geek. What's a geek?
Is a geek? What the fuck is a geek?
What the fuck is a geek?
I thought you said Harry is our Yi. And I just remembered the fucking Yi. Harry is our Yi. I just imagine Harry putting this fucking face on us. Have you guys seen that one? Have you guys seen that one thumbnail where Harry fell off the ship? Because I want to put that image with like Yi next to it. Let me see if I can find that thumbnail. How much time do I have? I got an hour to work. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna finish the render, no problem. But give me a second. I'm gonna try to find this old thumbnail that we made where Harry fell off the ship. Where the fuck would it be? Hang on. Dude, I don't know where I saved my thumbnails. I need to tidy up these fucking folders. Aha! I was wrong. Surely it would be here somewhere. I have like a collection of every single thumbnail that we have. We're like, apparently we've made too many thumbnails. Reading SCP. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on. Harry boat. No. Harry ship. What would I have called? I probably just called it like LPD. That was their production diary. Shit! I don't know where I saved these folders. Damn it. Whatever. So it says, who's the best Minecraft animator in your opinion? For me, it's Black Plasma Studios and Rainimator. Well, here's the thing. If you're asking who's the best animator, you're asking for one person. BPS is not one person. BPS is a whole team of people working together. Even Rain does not animate all of his work, right? Rain, he's on our server. He's on our Discord server. But okay. Both Black Plasma Studio, both David from BPS and Rain are on our server. But occasionally you see Rain asking other people on our server to help him out. One of the guys that helps a lot is Cam. So Cam, I think, is a really, really good animator. I think he's one of the best. Camatine. That's his name. I don't think he uploads to his own channel, but he helps out Rain and whatnot. And I really, really like his stuff. His animations are very good. Syed, you can. I'm not sure if you can say technically David and Rain, because can you identify what work David has made? Because unless you can specifically identify what it is about David's animation and not anyone else from BPS, it's hard to say. Because BPS animations are made by the entire team, not just David alone. Best animator will soon be AI. Doubt. It's like saying the best artist will be AI. I don't think so. I think there's a certain thing about art that bots cannot tap into. I don't think any AI will be able to create art as well as humans can. I don't think it'll ever be possible. You can create soulless art using AI. You can create soulless art where there's no passion involved at all. It's just press of a button and it creates something artistic looking. But art with meaning, art with a message behind it, and you know, real art with people don't create art for no reason. There's always a reason someone creates art, right? And real art with passion and meanings behind it, that will never be able to. A robot will never be able to do that. And real art is what people appreciate, not just some random shit that looks good.
Not just some random shit that looks aesthetically good.
Yeah. I'm right now I'm making some random shit that looks aesthetically good because I'm not intending to make anything. You know, not every piece of art needs to have a deep meaning behind it. You can make some random bullshit if you want, which is what I'm doing right now. But I'm not making this for people to be like, oh, this is incredible. Like, I'm just making this because I want to make it. What the fuck? The volume metrics are fucking gone. Bruh. Okay. Why are the volume metrics gone? They're right there. They're right there. Why are the volume metrics gone? Okay. I might have to render out a separate pass. Okay, we'll do atmosphere. Yeah. Save as AOV and PNG. Straight alpha. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Let's try that again. Yes. Yo, what's going on, Zella? Newt says AI can already make art. I know AI can make art, but there ain't no soul behind it. They said Newt says they mimic human art and can make their own renditions. Honestly, some of the coolest, most abstract stuff you've seen. Yeah, but there's no meaning behind it.
Yeah, abstract and cool is really all it's about.
And any monkey can grab a paint bucket and splatter some paint on a board, but you won't know the meaning behind it. Like, I don't think a monkey paints with the intention of delivering a message. A monkey is just painting something because it looks cool, right? I mean, I don't know anything about monkey psychology. So if a monkey does that, what is an AI thinking when it creates art? AI don't think. AI follows code. AI follows code and it creates what you input it. So if you see some of the coolest stuff that AI has created and it looks really cool, okay, what's the meaning behind it? There ain't no meaning. It's up to the person looking at the art to derive meaning from it, sure. But then the art there would not be the piece of art that the AI created. The artist in this case would be the person who created the AI. Because the person who wrote the code for the AI to create art that other people can interpret for their own meaning, that guy is the artist, not the AI. The AI didn't do anything. The AI just ran the code that the guy wrote. That's all it is. Zella says transparency bugs with volumetrics. Does it actually? I'm trying to use this AOV pass. There we go. I used the AOV pass. Excuse me. Excuse-moi. There we go. Wall Beginner says the meaning of AI is just laziness. IMO. I don't think it's laziness, because if a lazy person gets something done faster than you can, I call them smart. Right? Like, I use AI sometimes to edit some of my videos. Sometimes, here's what happens when you don't get to see this a lot. My editors get to see this. So like Angelo and whatnot, people who help me edit, they get to see this a lot. Where when I'm recording a video, I don't know how to talk, right? When I'm talking to you guys on a live stream, I speak perfectly fine. But for some reason, whenever I'm editing a video, whenever I'm recording a video, I tend to like do one of these ones and just stop, right? I did that one intentionally, but you get what I mean. I just kind of like stop there and I don't know what I'm gonna say, and then I have to like, or I say something and then I have to like edit it out because I said the wrong thing, or I fumbled on my words, and I repeat the same thing 5 times and I pause and whatnot. And a lot of the times you're gonna see like 10 minutes of silence because I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna say next. And one of the ways I get rid of that real fast is just use AI. I have an AI that auto detects emptiness and it just gets rid of emptiness. Newt says, Chafe, time to MS Paint render challenge. MS Paint. Do I even have? Wait, of course I have MS Paint. I'm on fucking Windows. Okay. I'm going to draw Steve. I'm gonna draw Steve from memory. Hang on. We'll do this.
You're gonna draw a Steve.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw Steve. Yeah, exactly what I'm gonna draw. Okay, he looks like this. Okay, and he looks like this. We'll give him this thick boy arm. We'll do this. Okay. And then we give him pants.
Holy shit, thick arms. What was he, from JoJo?
Yep. He's Jeeve. Wait, shit, he's naked. Fuck. Okay, we'll fix that up. He's not naked. Okay, and then he's got these gray shoes. Yeah. I think I remember Steve properly. You would expect me to, because I played this game for so many years. Okay, and then we get his hair. But we don't have brown, so let's do wait, there's brown. Okay, we do hair like this. Okay, and then eyes, and then a little like beard, and then some sort of smile. Oh fuck. Shit. There, that's Steve. Perfect. Steve.
What the fuck?
Apple said, is that a plugin, the auto science remover? It is a plugin. I paid for it though. Syed says, how do you see yourself completing Lev? BPS has way more following and funding than you. No offense, but they still have to cancel SOW. How will you get the funding? The thing is, I'm not sure. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Lev. It doesn't need Minecraft. Lev is not dependent on Minecraft, right? I could change the style and the story would still be the same. Because ultimately, Lev is a story that stands by itself. Lev is just Minecraft is just a medium that I'm using to tell Lev as a story. So, if some people want to say, oh, Minecraft is dying, so your Minecraft animation is not going to work. Okay, well, I have a background in film. I have a bachelor in film. I know how to write films. I can very simply turn this into a film, right? Then it's not a matter of pitching a Minecraft animation. We don't need people to be like, oh, it's Minecraft related, because it's not. All I have to do is pitch a film to someone, or an animated series, for example. Because you pitch an animated TV show to someone, you can pitch it to like a news network, sorry, not a news network, like an entertainment network, Netflix, for example. You pitch them an animated show called Levaslier. I don't mention the word Minecraft anywhere. You could do that, right? I don't need Minecraft. That's the thing. I'm just choosing to use Minecraft as a medium because this game did so much for me, and this is how I'm giving back. Create an anime. Yeah. We'll learn to speak Japanese, go create an anime. Okay. Here's a slight problem, actually. The background is black. I don't want the background to be black. Okay, that's a problem. I'm going to back out of Photoshop because this ain't working. How much time do I have? I got like 45 minutes. I'm gonna redo something in Cinema. We're gonna look for hemorrhage really quickly. I'm just gonna port hemorrhage into the background. Hemorrhage.c4d. Nope. Southhem.c4d. Nope. Southgate.c. Wait. There. Yeah, we're just gonna open up one of the Southgate worlds from Hemorrhage. I'm just gonna chuck that right into the background. So, let's take Lev 2-1. There we go. New Steve. That ain't Steve, dude. That's a Stuve. That's a Stuve right there. So it says, yeah, but the question was never about whether it was Minecraft or not. How would you get the funding or the money to pay your animations, voice actors, even yourself? You'd pitch it to a network. That's how. You'd pitch it to a network. Pitch it to a network like Netflix, right? And then all you have to do is get... I'm saying, like, oh, just pitch to Netflix. Like anyone can pitch it to Netflix. I'm not saying that anyone can pitch it to Netflix. I'm saying you pitch it to a network like Netflix, and you get the initial funding through that. Okay, so we have the world here. Good, good, good. I'm just going to port what I need. So that should be... Wait, how much of the world here is actually a world? Hang on. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out if this is all one big interconnected... Okay, it is. Damn. Cool. Whatever. We'll just take this. Okay. Yes. Give it a second. Neo says, what do you think of EKR Coaster? No idea. No idea who he is. Side says, so which network would you think would take you? I don't know. I don't really watch TV. When I want to work on Lev again, and have the funding for it, I'll work on it. But right now, I'm not too interested in looking for funding for Lev just yet. Right now, I'm focusing on growing the channel. 2020's focus for me is not to make Lev. 2020's focus for me is to grow the channel. That's all. Wait, hang on a second. What the fuck? I fucking rotated the city the wrong way. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna chuck Hemorrhage Castle somewhere in the background. Okay, damn. It's gonna have to go far back. Here we go. So just get us a city or something. Yeah, I'll just put the city right back there. I might not even put the castle in there because it might block everything. Oh no, that worked. Okay. I'm gonna have to light the city as well. For that, I'm just gonna create another light specifically for the city and nothing else. So for this one, I'm just gonna go project and include world. Then I'll make this light just a generic ambient light with orange or something. Shadows, soft, whatever. Yeah, we'll just make this a bit darker. There we go. Yeah, let's see how this looks. And you know what? You know what? I'll take the extra effort to put in some Zeebler as well. We'll do Zeebler here, and make everything in Zeebler range in focus. Good. Render. I don't think Zarar is. I don't think Zarar is trying to be aggressive. He's just asking a question. I think it's a very good question to ask. Like it is a very good question to ask, and I should have the answer to that. But right now, it's not my focus. It's like asking me, "Hey Chafe, how are you gonna solve global warming?" Shit, I don't know. Like I don't give a shit. But like that's not what I'm caring about right now. Does that affect my life? Yeah, eventually it will. But right now, it's not my focus. Like I don't give a shit. So only you make Lev again, says Syed. After I finish growing the channel, I think. I want to grow the channel first so that I can free up a bit of my life. Right? Because I like making YouTube videos. It's a big hobby of mine. And I want to be able to make YouTube videos without having to worry about other things in life, like paying the bills and whatnot. So once I grow my channel to a big enough place where I can self-sustain the channel and make YouTube videos all day. That's when I can reconsider working on Lev. When I have a bit more spare money, and I can pump out a few animations just by myself, slowly, and get a better concept of what I want Lev to be. Because as the years go on, Lev changes. And what I want Lev to be also changes. So I want to pitch the best version of Lev. Which is going to take some more time. What? No, okay, shit. I was fucking confused. Hang on. Adding an environment in. Yes. Enable fog. Yes. Make
Oh, nice,
fog.
Wolfie. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Wolfie.
Related.
Yeah. Let's do this. Gonna add in a sky. Nope, we're just gonna take generic GI sky number 7. Nope, I tricked you. It's 15. Okay, generic sky 15 is in. Rotate generic sky. Get some clouds in. There you go. I just want to see how this looks. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. Zane says it looks great. Thanks. Just trying to. It's not looking too great in my opinion because I want volumetrics. I want volumetrics in here, but it's not doing the thing I wanted to do. Like this is what I want it to look like, but with some shit in the background, right? This ain't looking so hot to me. It's ruining a lot of the color that it's not looking so great. This is not what I want. This right here is not what I want. This is closer to what I want. But the background is not. It's not great. I don't like it. I'm gonna delete all the stuff that I just said. We'll just start back from where we were before. Looks like cinema has crashed. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna restart that.
Half an hour left. Around approximately.
Cool.
35.
EKR Coaster is a Minecraft animator who gets bullied a lot by bigger animators like Enchanted Mob Examinations. Bullied? I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me. I don't know who this EKR Coaster person is. If you're saying that they get bullied, like I don't know who this guy is. Maybe he's a great guy. Maybe he makes great animations. Maybe he makes shitty animations like a certain hub in the future. But it doesn't concern me. I don't care. If that's between 3 people that I don't care about, so there's that. Syed says, it's just problems I see people facing a lot, especially someone small like Chafe who's trying to do something massive. I mean, I've been trying to do something massive for the past 10 years. Sorry, not 10. 2012. For the past 8 years, I've been working on Lev. That hasn't stopped me. No, I don't see you as rude at all. These are all very, very good questions. Like, they should be questions that people have to ask. I already have asked myself all of these questions. It's just, right now, it ain't on my mind. Like, right now, I'm just not thinking about it. When will I work on it again? Whenever I feel like it. I've got, like, this, look, I've spent 8 years on it. If it takes me a year it takes me a year or 2 to get ready to do it again, I'll take 2 years off. 2 years is not a long time. Like, to some people, 2 years might be a long time. But when you work on Lev for 8 years, yeah, 2 years all of a sudden doesn't seem too long. Okay. Seeing as the background here isn't working with me very well. So the volumetric lights are working just fine, right? If we... What the fuck is going on here? Oh, yeah. If I render this out, it'll look fine. This is what I'm going for. But I'm gonna have to find a way to key out all the alpha shit so that I can import the city in the background. Let me think about this for a second. What image do I want to put in the background? Okay, so I've got these screenshots that I saved up from a while ago. These are all screenshots of hemorrhage. So I could probably just grab like hemorrhage screenshot 3 or something. Just like one of these random ones here. I could probably throw one of these into the background. This one, yeah, this one looks half decent, whatever. We'll just chuck this into the background. Something like that, maybe. See, now the problem is everything gets blown away and it's too bright. Okay, well, let me take a dark scene. Hemorrhage nighttime farms. I don't know. This doesn't really represent anything. Yeah, putting farms in the background ain't cutting it. I don't have any pictures of hemorrhage at night, surprisingly. Yeah, I'm not sure what image to put in the background. Hang on. Whatever, let's try this one. I'm just gonna try random images until one of them works. If not, I'll fucking color correct them if I have to. Okay, this one. Let's take this one. I'll do brightness contrast, and I'll just turn the brightness all the way down. Okay, we're getting somewhere, but it ain't what I'm looking for. I'll start painting shit out with black, I think. Gudgeon says 8 years. Wow, I've been doing some pretty big and epic big ideas. I've only been doing it for 2 months. So there you go. Zane says I'm learning a lot through your streams, even though I'm not. I'm gonna use Blender. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is not like software limited, because a lot of the stuff that you learn from animation is just, it's a lot of principles. Like the 12 principles of animation. I'm sad it took me that long to discover the existence of the 12 principles of animations. But once you learn that, it's like, okay, well, those principles apply no matter what software you're using. Newt says, bro, I hate critics. Remember the Ratatouille movie quote about critics? That thing hits deep. Saying that you hate critics, I think, is a very immature thing to say. Because critics are good. We should embrace criticism. If you can't take criticism, that's called being a little bitch. And being a little bitch ain't a good thing. Criticism is a good thing that moves people forward. If you can't take criticism, okay, and you think that everything that you're doing is correct, you've got some weird god complex. Because if you're doing that, then you have to say that you're perfect. If you're admitting that you're not perfect, then you have to be doing something wrong. So if someone points out that you're doing something wrong, that's criticism. And if you deny that criticism, you're either denying the truth, or if you're telling people to shut the fuck up because of their criticism, you're just being a little bitch. I don't think being a little bitch is the right thing to do.
I'm not sure about this, but he might mean like professional critics.
Professional critics? What the fuck is that?
It's like the Last of Us 2 critics.
Oh, those type of critics. Okay, no, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. Critics, because critic can mean a whole lot of different things.
Okay. Critics have it easy and profit easily.
Are you okay? You're talking about professional critics.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a different thing. Yeah, those you have to take every critic with a grain of salt, because fundamentally criticism is a lot of the times criticism is subjective. Every single critic may give a different review. They might like some things and not like other things. So a critic, like, okay, have you ever had a situation where, let's say we take two critic sites, for example. We have two sites that do not exist called Healthy Tomato and UMDB.
Healthy Potato?
Yes, Healthy Tomato and UMDB. Right? Two sites that do not exist, but they're critic sites. They can have two completely polar opposite ratings because the critics might be different. Ultimately, I don't think critics' point of views should affect a viewer's experience. Because what a critic thinks... See, I don't understand why people have to, think that critics are like, too important, like professional critics. Because what I think of the movie has nothing to do with what John from Healthy Tomato thinks about the movie. If I enjoy the movie and John from Healthy Tomato does not enjoy the movie, how does that affect me? It doesn't. I don't give a shit. Right? Like that. Why care? Why care? Like, why care? There's nothing there to care about. So, I don't. Like, I have nothing wrong with them. Because they're just people. If someone paid me to review a movie and I wrote my honest review of a movie, and I didn't like the movie. I gave it a 3-star rating, and I explained what I liked about it and what I don't like about it and how it could have been improved. That's my opinion on the movie. And they paid me for that? Okay, they paid me for that. That's my opinion. I don't think my opinion should affect anyone else's opinion. Like, if it does affect your opinion, like... Okay. How does me affecting your opinion affect me? It doesn't. Do I give a shit? No. So if you value my opinion to the point where it would sway you to not watch the movie, that's on you. I just wrote my opinion. Like, I didn't tell you not to go watch the movie. I'm Zane, just imagine if Animation Sins makes a video about Levaslier's F-Zero. There's a lot to criticize about, because remember what I mentioned about mindless action? Lev Episode 0 is just mindless action. That's all it is. Because I didn't intend Lev Episode 0 to have any story meaning behind it. I wrote the story meaning after I uploaded the episode. Lev Episode 0 it basically started with no story relevance at all, and then I just wrote it in. Like, it just fit, right? So there's a lot of stuff to criticize about, even from a creator's point of view, because it's what you call soulless. It's just pure action. That's all it is. Granted, I did put soul into it because it is something that I enjoy doing, but it's mindless action. That's what it is. Neko Desta says Dreamy is now streaming for very long hours in Genshin Impact these days. I know, I saw. I'm not interested in any other mobile game, so I'm not joining the other streams. But good for her. I also heard that this other game called Sino Alice is out, but I looked at some of the gameplay. I'm like, this doesn't look interesting. Not my type of game. Oh fuck.
Yeah, don't dig too deep into mobile games.
I looked at the character design. I'm like, that's an interesting character design. That's it.
It's not even about the character designs, it's just don't dig too deep as a casual.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest, having one, I think having one Arknights account is busy enough for
yeah, it is.
You and me.
Apple says this is so biased. If you stop liking something, it's not suitable because you're being biased as well. It's impossible to not be biased. Critics, everybody is biased in some way, because there's many different types of bias, right? You could have a what do you call it, a pre-existing bias, where you already believe in something before you go and watch it. So if you already believe that a certain movie is bad, you're gonna go in with the expectation that the movie is bad, and then you're gonna have a bad experience because you expect it to be bad, or you expect it to be good and you go in and it is, and because your pre-existing bias is that it's good, you come out thinking that it's good. That, or you have a bias leaning towards a political view. So you walk in and then you see the movie and something in the movie goes against your political view, and so the entire movie is now rendered shit because of the one thing that happened. That could happen. Everyone is biased in some way. I'm biased, right? I like certain movies that include Hong Kong. Why? Because I'm from Hong Kong. It's as simple as that. I'm from Hong Kong. I like Hong Kong movies because I'm from Hong Kong. That's my bias, right? So if you read my reviews, and I'm saying, like, I like this movie because of how the scenery looks. Whether the scenery looks good or not, if that doesn't affect you, then it shouldn't affect you. Okay, like, my review can be biased. Like, I'm writing my review. What am I writing it for? So that I can sway whether people watch the movie or not. I don't give a shit whether you watch the movie or not. Like, I'm just writing a review because I want to review the movie. Like, that's what I enjoy doing. Newt says, how can I be biased if I say both are good? Well, saying something is good and saying something is bad, I don't think that's called a bias. That's just called reviewing a thing. Like, because good and bad is a very subjective thing, right? A movie can be good to me, but shit to Harry. If he thinks it's bad, then he thinks it's bad. But we go in there we try to watch a thing without a bias. If you're a reviewer, you try to watch a thing without a bias. Right? So I watch a movie with no pre-existing thoughts. and I watch the movie and I come out and then I have a thought after I finish watching the movie. Even though I watched the movie without any trying not to put in any bias, if I have a certain political view and the thing in the movie goes against my political view, instantly it's going to hit a negative, a negative response instantly, even if you try not to go in with a pre-existing bias. That's why everyone is biased in some way. But I mean, the political thing is just one example, right? Like I don't give a shit about politics. I don't have any political views. So if I don't give a shit what happens. It's nothing. Literally, like, you guys ask me a lot of things. I don't mind answering them, by the way. Questions are great. Like, I like sharing my responses because I know some of you guys are interested in what I think about certain things. But most of the time, what you're gonna get from me is I don't give a shit. Most of the time, because unless it has something to do with Lev.
Minutes left, by the way.
Unless it has something to do with Lev or Arknights or Minecraft or martial arts, I'm probably not gonna give a shit. Like, it's like me telling you, hey, UFC champion's father died today because of COVID-19. A war hero died today because of COVID-19. That matters to me. It doesn't matter to you. Like, I'm not, so that's where I'm coming from. If I say I don't care, it's like if you tell me an old lady tripped over down, like, in front of you. I don't care, not because I don't care that an old lady tripped over. It's because I'm not there to help the old lady. So I can't do anything about it. There's no reason for me to care. I can't do anything about it. Right? So if I tell you someone died, and that's what I mean when I say I don't care. It's like me telling you that a UFC champion's father died. You don't care. Like, this doesn't affect you.
It's like the guy telling you, if you press R, it does nothing.
Yes. Yeah.
Why did I need that information?
Yeah. Why do I need that information? Exactly. I don't care about that. Yeah. For those wondering where that comes from, I was game testing once. I think this was in uni. I'm not sure. I think it might have been high school. It might have been uni. Either way, the game developer was like, oh yeah, you press WASD to move. I'm like, okay, WASD to move. Press space to jump. Ooh, I'm jumping. Press C to crouch. Okay, crouching. And if you press R, it does nothing. Why tell me that? Like, what is that information to help me? What? What? That's what I mean. Like, wait, there's no point in telling me this information.
It could have been literally any other button.
Yeah.
And specifically when R.
Yeah. What is that information going to help me accomplish? Fucking nothing. What?
Yeah. Okay. R does nothing. Like a lot of buttons on the fucking keyboard.
Great. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the information, buddy. Really helpful. Apple says, Chave, do you learn martial arts or something? I do. I am an instructor in martial arts. An assistant instructor. Hang on. Syed says, moving on from Lev, I'm writing a Minecraft fantasy novel inspired by a lot of Minecraft animators and books. What do you think? I think that's a great idea. I think that is a fantastic idea. I mean, I could very easily port Lev into a book as well, since we already have all the script pages written. The only thing is, I don't know how many, okay, two things I want to get out of this. One, I don't know how many kids read books these days. Like, physical books. I mean, you can write an ebook as well, but I don't know how many kids like reading, right? I'm someone who doesn't like reading. I cannot look at a page in a book and read it. The words don't enter my head properly. That being said, if you write a Minecraft book that gets kids interested in reading, that could change things. So, I'm all for that. Alice is basically saying, okay, then what? Yeah, exactly. Most of the time, I'm like, okay, so what? Neko says, watch Chafe's old martial arts videos. What do you mean? What do you mean, my old martial arts videos? You mean the video of me getting choked the fuck out? That's there. What do you think about Ip Man? Ip Man is my favorite movie. Ever. Okay, I'm gonna lower the opacity of this thing down. This is not really, hang on. The background is way too faded out for my liking. Jesus! Okay. Yeah, the background is way too faded out for me.
It is, yeah.
wondering what I can do to change that. None of these blending modes are working either. Hang on, let me try this. Okay, what if I got rid of the blackness here? Oh, what if I put it above here? Okay, what if I put it above everything? Okay, not what I'm going for. This is a bit hard to work with. I'm just trying to find something that blends well. Ooh, actually. You know what blends well? This one here blends well.
15 minutes?
Yeah. Okay. There's a cheap trick you can do. So I mention a lot of these cheap tricks sometimes during these streams, right? So one of the cheap tricks that you can do to make something look better, like just aesthetically better, excuse me, is doing what's called chromatic aberration, where you make the sides of the screen look 3D. You can do that for absolutely no reason at all, and for some reason the image will look better, right? I don't like doing that for absolutely no reason at all, because that's soulless. Another thing that you can do to make things look better for absolutely no reason at all is adding particles. So I have random like dust.jpg saved around somewhere, so I can just drop in dust.jpg. And if I apply this correctly, it will just look better. That is if I apply it correctly. I think this dust.jpg is a bit too big. Give me a second. I'm gonna look for a different one. So particles.jpg, dust.jpg, all the stuff that you can just drag and drop on, it just works. It's like particles for some reason are always seen as these like high budget things, even though they're not really that hard to add. Okay, this is fucking dust hell. Someone's gonna have an asthma attack. There's so much dust on the screen. This ain't gonna work. okay. Not this dust. We need something more subtle. Something way more subtle than that.
Chief doesn't really play mobile games. I know he played League of Legends once or twice.
No, I played it literally once, and that was with Arknights.
Once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. FPS he does sometimes. Not a lot though. Insurgency specifically.
My main thing is stealth.
Yeah.
I'm a stealth gamer. Yeah. If you're wondering where I get these dust.jpgs from, I Google them. That's it. There's no secret. I Google dust.jpg and I find them.
And it just works.
Nice. Yeah, it just works. Whatever. I'm trying to look for not too much dust, but like enough dust. Let's just grab this one. Ah, no! What is 1.jpg?
I think I'm looking at your screen and I'm wondering if those are like dust on my monitor or dust from or dust on PNG.
Okay, dustpng.jpg. If that ain't confusing, I don't know what is. I'll just fucking do. Hang on. We'll rotate this as well. Make this a bit smaller. There you go. Hang on. Whatever. Jesus Christ, there's too much fucking dust. Okay. I have a solution. Well, do this original dust.jpg because I like this one. This one, the problem with this is that it's fucking blue. I don't know why it's blue. All we need to do is just make this black and white. So I'm just gonna go filter. No, fuck. Images, adjustments, and black and white. Yep. And then we'll make this. Hi?
Oh, Hong Kong.
What's Xiangang?
Yes, I'm from Hong Kong. Yes.
He is from Xiangang. The what gang? The Xiangang. Vignette.png. I do use a lot of .pngs just to save myself a lot of time. I think people watching these streams have picked up on that by now. A lot of the times I'll just cheat by using .pngs I got from random places. Okay. I'm gonna add a little differentiation here. Shit! There. So I added a subtle little black glow around there. There you go. Add a little bit of a subtext here. Change the font to Black Chancery. And change the font size down. Jesus. Change the font color. There we go. Wallots. No, spell the word correctly, please. Thank you.
Wallots.
Wallots. Alright, and we'll move this up right over here. Make the text a bit bigger. Hang on. What's this here? Actually, no, I can just put it right here. Okay. Gonna do a cheap trick to make this text look better. Do this, and then do bevel emboss. Gonna do pattern overlay. Change the pattern to I should have like stone.png somewhere here. Fuck it. I can't find it, I don't think. Well, hold on. I did gradient overlay. I'm an idiot. Okay, pattern overlay. And then we'll do like, is that like rock.png? No? Grass? No? Okay, whatever that is, that looks good. Okay. Can I make that black and white? Bitch. Hue. There you go. Is that working? Ah, fuck it, whatever. Change the font color here. I'm gonna make this like stand out a little bit more by using yellow. There we go. Okay. I don't really have much time to design the logo here, so I'm just gonna like try to rush this as fast as I can. Just position this in a place that fits. Like I'm gonna position that next to the A. Okay, cool. Then, oh Jesus, lost control of my mouse there. Gonna create a line right here. Just a thin line right over here, like so. Paint that in with the same yellow that I used before, okay? And then we'll chop out some of the parts that we don't need, like all this, and a bit more of this. And then we'll sharpen off the ends here. So just going by eye, not really putting too much effort into this one. Okay, and then we'll chomp off some of this as well. Okay, hang on a second. Shit! What happened? What happened? Okay.
What happened?
God damn it! Okay. So if I press delete now. Oh shit! Don't want to do that. Undo. I want to keep this part. Okay. Delete. Okay, that'll give us this thing. I can now apply the same thing. So doot, and little doot, and doot there. There we go. That'll give us that thin line. Okay, cool. So we got that going on. At the bottom here, I'm just going to add another layer. Switch this to gradient. Switch that to black. Paint the gradient up a slight. Oh, Jesus, wrong. Paint the gradient up. Okay, and slide that down. Just kidding. Tricked ya. Set the blend mode to like, yeah, whatever, we'll do hard mix, sure. Drop the opacity down to like 80%. No, I'm kidding. 90%. No, I'm kidding. 95%. Yeah, that's good enough. Now on the bottom here, we can actually write like some of the subtitle stuff. So like, this size down. Jesus. And then we'll change the font to something more legible. You know what? I like the font old story? No, old style. There we go. Set this right in the middle. And we'll give this something special as well. 1, 2, and the little 3.
Impact font? God, no.
Impact font, Jesus! We're back in 2000 and fucking 2006 or whatever. That's not even, that's like fucking 2000. Impact
2000
font.
and 2008 around to
Yeah.
2012. Yeah.
Color's wrong.
Early internet memes.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking pick block this color.
Mm.
There we go. Too dark. Okay. Too dank.
4 minutes left.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yep.
Given by TeamWnJ, that was the Warlords. Okay. And for my final touch. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 2 things. Oops. I'm gonna move my entire Photoshop window off the screen so you can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to add in Gaussian blur on the background just so we can blur it out a slight bit. Dust.png is way too obviously low quality, so I'm just gonna blur that out to make it look higher quality. I'm going to crank the contrast on the contrast effect here, just a slight bit. I'm going to add in lens. No, I'm going to add in lens flare.png. I don't know, we're just gonna look for one that works. So not much time to look through lens flares. Guys, I know I'm not reading the chat. Just give me a few more minutes and we'll finish this off. Yeah, I'll grab this lens flare.png, whatever. And we'll just set this to add. Okay. And then we'll set this down to like 80% opacity. Jesus. Okay. And then the orange lens flare will be... Fuck it, this one. Yes, I know, I said orange. Okay, add. Then image adjustment, hue saturation, colorize, and that's orange. And we'll just chuck these behind. No, we're not. We're just gonna leave them there. In fact, I'm gonna turn this down to 70%. Tricked ya hard. We're gonna set 80%.
Will Chafe do a VR horror game fit? I love seeing them reactions.
You can tempt me to. What horror game do you want to see? What horror game do you want to see?
VR chat?
VR chat ain't no horror game.
You can make it a horror game.
We can. We're gonna have to get some more people in. Yo, does anyone else here have VR? 'Cause we can invite people in. Okay. How much time do I have left? How much time do I have left?
Sorry. 2 minutes.
Cool.
Actually, no, 1 minute.
Okay.
Arknights CC is already a horror mini game.
Not when you're well prepared.
Well, I mean, you still screamed a lot.
I was screaming excitement. There was no fear. My team was ready for war. I don't know. You don't have VR? No worries, guys. Science says, Chafe, would you like to read my book? I would. You can contact me. Admin says YouTube compression makes it look like my screen is dusty. Hey, maybe it is. Maybe try wiping it off. Law Beginner says, yeah, that stream was awesome, Chief. What? Wait, what do you mean? The screaming stream on CC? Which one? We screamed on all of them.
I don't think we screamed a lot when hand holding.
No, because what was on the line wasn't our account, so...
Oh yeah, true.
Okay.
It's mainly the Hino one and the and yours.
The 21, yeah.
Yeah, the 21.
Guys, is it time? It is time. Okay, time's up. Time's up for anyone participating in the challenge. Stop what you're doing right now if you are doing the challenge and render or start exporting whatever you got. Post it onto our Discord channel, #events. Oof, excuse me. Once people are starting to submit, I'm going to start reviewing them. I will go pretty in-depth into all the reviews. Give me a second. My submission. There you go. So I hope the feedback will be helpful in improving you guys' renders in the future. Let's see what you guys have made. Coolio. Okay. First one I see is Bring Home. This was based on The Martian. Very interesting. Nice, nice. Are those mountains Minecraft mountains? Wait, those are Minecraft mountains? I'm gonna zoom in on that. What the fuck? Where you get those from? Yo, those are Minecraft mountains. Look at that. Very nice. Okay. Very interesting, because Google recently prompted me to go to wait, let me rephrase that. Google recently prompted me to have a VR experience on Mars, and it was super cool. Because they had this, so NASA sent this drone to Mars, right? And they took pictures. So kind of like Google Earth, where you can go around on Google Earth. They have Mars version of that now, and it's super cool. Cool. Because you have made the poster for The Martian, we can actually compare this to the original Martian trailer. The Martian. Hang on. I just wrote the Martina. Jesus fucking Christ.
Nice.
She dodged.
Oh, she
Syed
dodged.
says, what's your email? I don't have Discord, sorry. If you want, okay, first of all, go make a Discord. Second of all, go onto my channel and check the About section. There's for business inquiries, click this button and you can see your email there. The rendering, apples, the rendering time doesn't count into the 2 hours. Okay. So, we can compare his render with The Martian. I think you base it off of this one. Hey, not bad. Okay, so, Bring Him Home. We don't have the Bring Him Home on this one. You probably looked for... What if I search Bring Him Home? Does that... Okay, no, you like blended a few of them together. That's nice, that's nice. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I just saw an image I have to click on. Give me 1 second. There. Alright, now that everyone's seen it, we can go back. This is a good comparison. Very nice. Sweet. I like how you copied the guy and you tried to copy the terrain as well. It's not one-to-one, but that's okay. The mountains in the distance are a very nice touch. I like the way you did that. Oh, this is Gudgeon. Nice, nice. Yeah, because I looked at the fog and I was like, who knows how to do fog like that? And I only know one person, and it's you, Gudgeon. Very nice. Very nicely done. The one thing I find interesting is the fact that this mountain in the poster kind of blends into his helmet here quite nicely. But on yours, see, the fog in the original Martian poster gets darker. Or, well, rather, it doesn't really change brightness. But on the Cinema 4D fog, it does, and it gets brighter and brighter as it goes in the background. I think that might be a limitation of Cinema 4D. But it'll be interesting to see if that, if that got blurred. Sorry, if that blended a bit better. Your guy also doesn't seem to be wearing the helmet, because in this one of the interesting details is the rocket being launched. It's okay not to have that there, because I find that this works very well. But having an outer shell on his helmet with the reflection would be very nice as well. Great job with the Photoshop work here. Not sure why the edges are blurry. I think you tried to get the reflective thing going on, but I don't think that really worked out very well. The font. The font is something that I think we should address. You clearly didn't use the same font. And so this is for future reference. It's okay that you didn't use the same font, but if we want it to be more accurate, you could actually just search up the Martian font. Because there's surely somebody... There you go. About the Martian film font. There you go. That's the font right there. Surely someone would have thought, what font did they use? And have taken that. So if you ever need to find some font that's been used on a movie poster, you can always search up the movie name followed by font, and usually you'll be able to find the font. There you go. The picture was surprisingly light, says Gudgeon. I exported just one mountain and copy and pasted it 3 times. Really? Oh! So you just rotated the mountain in different angles? Very nice. Smart move, smart move. Okay. Gudgeon says, yeah, I couldn't find the font, the Martin, that was free. Oh, you have to pay for it. Okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. This is close enough. You went for something, because the main thing is what characteristics of are in this font, right? The characteristics of this font is that it's sans serif, and okay, the things that you missed are that it's got mainly straight angles, right? It's got very straight angles, and it's also got yeah, it's got straight angles, like, you know, stuff like the M being angular on yours, and also a changing of thickness in your M compared to the M on here, which has one you know, straight thickness. I mean, those are very small details. The main thing is that it's sans serif, and you got that, so it's fine. It's fine. Cool. Next one is this is a poster for an actual animation I'm making. This is an original design. Interesting. Let's take a look at it. This looks like one of those Minecraft books that you see in like the random stores. First thing is that your title is off in another dimension. That title is not positioned properly. If there's a movie poster, there's gotta be good reason why it's offset. Like, you got it, the up and down axis is like, it's tilted to an angle, and then there's a lot of space on the right side, not a lot of space on the left side. And it's also a bit high up. It's also a bit small for a movie title. Like, you could easily expand that to take up a lot more space. This is at a weird angle. The title is at a weird angle. Everything else looks pretty good. No, okay. There's a big discrepancy here. You got light shafts coming down from diagonal right down to bottom left, going down this way. But then you have shadows going the other way. So where the hell is the sun? Because you can't have light shafts going down this way and then have the shadows going the other way. That's a massive discrepancy that I can see. I'm not sure what's going on there. Probably pay a bit more attention to the orientation of the sun next time. You can easily just swap, you know, turn those light waves around. I like the sense of scale here. I cannot see the end of... I know where the end of the world is. I can see it cut off there. But without paying attention, I can't see where the end of the world is. So your sense of scale is great. It looks like a massive scene. It looks like you got depth of field in there as well, so that's really good. Overall, I think it's okay. I would change up that title. I'd find a way, you know, to scale up the title, make it centered. Like, do something about the title and make it feel more like a movie poster title. And then I would fix up the orientation of the god rays, because that don't make sense. Next one. This is Silhouette. Ooh, I like your font. First of all, that looks really good. Like, your font design here is fantastic. So the great thing about this font design is that there is a weight to the title. The first thing that you see is the title, followed by the bolded font underneath, followed by the release date. Then you see who makes it, right? That's fantastic. I really like that. I think it could be a bit bigger, because seeing this from here, I gotta kind of squint in to see what that says, especially a Sticky Anims film. I think a lot of people watching the stream right now, especially if you're on mobile, you're not going to be able to see this text here. I don't think you'll be able to read this text either. So maybe scale up the font size a little bit more. But I think if this was a printed poster, this would be fine. As for the actual image, we have some guard rays coming from the top, a centered image, very good, with symmetry on both sides, very nice. And there's a samurai dude, I believe, in the middle. This is very nice. Yeah. As for room for improvement, I would try. Okay, first of all, I can kind of make out the source of your light here. Maybe try to move your light just a slightly bit up and scale it a bit bigger and push it down a little bit more. Then use that little trick that I showed you a few streams ago, where you create a plane and then pop some holes in the plane so you get some variation of light rays coming down. I think doing that simple trick will enhance this image a lot more. But overall, I think this is fantastic. A great job. Yeah, this is a very solid image. I really like this one. Fantastic. Next, we have mine. And we have Steve of the Dead. Nice. Shaun of the Dead. Nice, nice, nice. Ever felt like a zombie could spawn behind you at any second? That does happen to me often, doesn't it? Spawning in the cinemas, June 5th. Nice. I like the hand on Dead there. Very nice detail. A horrifying zombie. A story of zombies. Nice. Dude, this tiny little detail with the hand here is fantastic. Great work on that. Really good attention to detail there. We can compare this to the original. Do we have an original that looks like that? I don't think we have. I don't think we have a poster that looks like that I can compare to. No, I don't. That's fine. That's fine. We'll take a look at this as it is. Okay. So, first thing that I'm noticing, especially if I'm taking a look at Shaun of the Dead, is that Shaun of the Dead uses a lot of red, and for here there's not that much red. I don't know how you're gonna brute force red in, because there's not a lot of things in Minecraft that are red other than Nether, and there's definitely very few naturally spawning things that are actually red, except for lava maybe. I wonder how I can review this one, because I'm trying not to be... I try to not compare things that don't need comparison. So I'm trying... If I judge this as it is... the gray is a bit plain. There could be some extra color going on in this. And because you have Shaun of the Dead as a reference, adding in some red would be very nice. I got it. Here's an interesting change, I think. Instead of lighting up this entire cave, keep the back part of the cave dark, right? But then you see where this kind of goes in? This kind of indentation right here, where the zombie comes from? Make a big red light shine from that, and then have some volumetrics coming out from that, so that the zombie is less revealed. He's kept more in the dark, right? So you just see his eyes will glow, and there's a big red light coming from the background, and you just see the Steve like looking behind. I think that would be a very interesting change. Not sure about the gold axe. Is that supposed to be the cricket bat? Is that what it's supposed to be? Overall, I think I really like your typography on this one. Fantastic job on that. But the actual render itself, I think you could try to introduce a bit more color with that. Yeah. Great job. I cannot stress enough how much I like the fact that you put the Steve hand there. It's a fantastic job. Next one. Oh, is that it? Okay, cool. Small feedback for myself. Also, I feel like I'm the only person who went for my resolution. I'm not sure. Hang on. No. Other people went for the same resolution as I did. This one's a bit long. This one's like 1920 by 1080, but like rotated. That ain't necessarily the print size, but that's a small thing. I think next time, Blue Spark, consider the resolution of the image before you make it, because this is a printed poster, right? So, I'm okay if you say, hey, people use technology a lot of the days, so they're gonna see on their phone, these posters, and on your phone it's 1920 by 1080. If you make that argument to me, I'll say fair. Okay, that's fair. But otherwise, if we're talking about posters, I imagine they'd be printed and stuck somewhere. So I don't know what the actual size of a poster is. Maybe I'm just guessing it's A4. I should do more research into that myself. As for feedback from myself, did I accomplish what I was looking for? Kinda. I didn't put the Eye of Ender in the back because I ran out of time. Kinda. Like, what do you guys think? If I showed you guys this, what goes to your mind? Like, I feel like it's not emotionally charged enough. Like, this feels like a soulless piece of art. It may look cool, but it's soulless at the end of the day. That's what I think this
Yours?
is. What now?
Yours, you mean?
Yeah, mine.
You mean yours? Yeah. Yeah, if it's not going for you, I go for Gudgeon.
Let's see. You'd go for Gudgeon? I would go for Sticky Anims. I'm gonna vote for Sticky Anims to win this competition. Okay, guys, you can start voting now. Let me know who you think made the best render here. And the winner will get to choose the next topic. I'm going for Sticky Anims. Harry, you're going for Gudgeon. By the way, every single person who submitted here successfully hit the qualification, which is a movie poster. Even Sam TGS, I would consider this a movie poster because it's what it's supposed to be. So yes, yeah, it works. You guys talk about the rankings of characters in Arknights. I wanna make a video on that. I know people are gonna fight about that, which is fantastic for getting me views. That's a really good idea, actually.
What? Do a video on?
I'll do a video on my favorite, or like top 10 operators or something, because a lot of people are gonna watch that, and then they're gonna say your list sucks, and they're gonna fight, and then that's gonna get me more views. You know, Will. Everyone listening knows I work. And here's the thing. When I make shit like that, remember what I said earlier? I don't give a shit. People fighting about that shit, I don't give a shit. I've made my list. I made my list because I want to make my list. You want to fight over my list? Not my problem. Blue Spark votes Gudgeon. Wolfie votes Blue Spark. I'm Zane votes Gudgeon. Gudgeon votes Blue Spark. Dude, you two, you're like, ooh. Anja votes Blue Spark. Okay. It ain't clickbait, Nekodesi. It ain't clickbait. I'm just making a top 10 list of the top 10 characters that I think are the best in Arknights. It ain't clickbait. It's exactly what it is. My top 10 list for the best operators in the game. My list, not the definitive list. Zane also said earlier that my story I'm writing is like an all-out war story, kind of inspired by Lev's Songs of War and Reanimator and a few outside Minecrafts. What do you think? Go for it. Go for it. I mean, I was 12 when I started writing Lev. Go for it. Alice says, will you rank the ops, or will you just put a top 10 together and say which one is better than which? I will rank them. Like, how you make a top 10 list without ranking them? Okay.
Well, there's the top 10 operator, 5-star operator from Watch Mojo.
That's not a top 10. That's just like a list of 10. I don't understand how people can call something a top 10 without ranking them. Like, if you call it 10 of the best operators in Arknights, yes, you can say it's unranked because it's just 10 of. If you say top 10, that's a different thing. Beginner says Martian, Nekodesi says Blue Spark. Okay, we gotta count the votes this time. I'm voting Blue Sparks. I'm gonna count. Harry, can you count the amount of votes for Martian or Gudgeon? I'm gonna count the votes for Blue Spark.
I'm gonna count
for Gudgeon.
So what am I counting?
Gudgeon or Martian, same thing. Okay, I'm gonna count Blue Spark.
Okay,
so
okay.
Mine is 1, 2, 2, 4.
Three.
You good?
I counted 3 on YouTube so far.
Count your own one as
check
well.
Discord. Yeah. So that's 4.
Okay.
And I'll count the ones on.
Wait, I'll recount them.
Well, there's none on Discord, so I think that's it. Who else?
I count 6. I count 6 on Blue Spark.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, you're counting Gudgeon as well as Martian, right?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 5.
Okay, yeah, I count 6 on mine.
Hmm.
Cool. Okay, so. What's your name again? Sorry, your name just evaded my mind. Give me 1 second. Sticky Adams! You win! Congratulations! Alright, Sticky Adams, choose pick your poison. What is the next theme going to be?
Why would
Once
you
you say
say
it,
pick your poison? Why would you say pick your poison? Like,
Don't you drink poison?
like everything he. Sorry?
Don't you drink poison?
Are you implying water is poison?
Yes. 100% of people who drink water die.
Sure.
Yeah. That's an actual fact. Did you know that? 100% of people who drink water will actually die. Coincidentally, 100% of people who don't drink water will also die.
What, you ate shit poster?
Wait, hang on. Hold on. Blue Spark was in here? Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm sorry. I've been reading the wrong thing. Sorry. Hold on. My bad. Oh, God. My bad. I read Blue Spark with Sticky Adams. My bad. Sorry. I'm voting for Sticky. I'm voting for Sticky. Sorry. A lot of people are voting for Blue Spark. My bad. So, okay. Sorry, my bad. Blue Spark and Gudgeon have the same amount of votes. Because I counted my own for Sticky, because I thought I was voting for Blue Spark. My bad. So I vote for Sticky. Gudgeon and Blue Spark are tied.
Tied.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. Gudgeon won the last one. So I'm gonna, because of that, I'll throw it over to Blue Spark. Okay, Blue Spark, you get it. Damn, nobody voted for Sticky? Guys, look at Sticky Adams one. This is Sticky Adams one. The silhouette one. I fucking love this one. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh.
I think it looks okay, but the shading can be better.
Yeah?
The lighting.
Fair play. Yeah, fair. Alright, Blue Spark.
Okay.
You're up. My bad. Just set the wrong name there. Sorry.
It could definitely has potential to look amazing though.
Okay, let's see what Blue Spark chooses, and then we'll figure out what the next theme is. Sorry, brain's doing a thing. Give us some time. Somebody asked me to make a tier list for Arknights characters. I don't know how to. Okay. That's so difficult to do. Because it's like, am I gonna put Blaze on top of Spectre? In terms of the tier. Okay, you know what? If it's like a universality tier list, maybe. If it's talking about how universal a character is, because then you can compare how often will I need Spectre's invincibility versus how often will I need Blaze's DPS. Oh, Blue Spark just gave. Blue Spark says video gaming or movie theater. Okay, that's two different things. we gotta choose one. Gaming or movie theater. We just did a movie one. Let's do a gaming one. Blue Spark. How about we expand from video gaming, just video gaming, to just gaming? Video gaming theater, is that a thing? What if we expanded to a very broad theme? Gaming.
What, you gonna do chess?
Yeah, no, I mean, it opens up that possibility.
True. Yeah, sure.
Because you could do a render like chess characters, as in like Minecraft, but like chess characters.
Imagine the entire chess like set with Minecraft pieces.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Right? That would look good.
Should I do a VFX thing for that? 2 hours? I think I could. Okay. I know it's a render, but like, could I do a video in 2 hours? I might try. Okay, next stream I might cheat and do a video, but my entry won't be counted into the competition. Let's do gaming. All right, the theme will be gaming. That doesn't just mean video game. You could do like fucking chess if you want to do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, there you go. Gaming. Cool. Wait, what are you guys saying? Hang on. By the way, welcome to the stream, Silver Fox. I don't think you've been here before. Maybe you can make a DPS regen, DP regen, tank tier list. Dude, if I made a tier list for every subcategory of characters, there'll be there'll be so many tier lists. It won't help anyone. Like that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Because I'll be like, okay, here's the best AoE guard for doing DPS. Here's the best AoE guard for being invincible. Okay, there's only one. Like here's the best character for stalling. You know, like there's so many things I could do. I don't know. I don't think that. I think the most useful tier list will be the tier list for who is the most universal. Who can you, as a free-to-play player with a low amount of resources, and you can only invest in one unit, and I create a priority list of who to invest in. Even that is hard because someone's like, who should I level, Ifrit or Siege? I can't answer that unless I know what your team is. So it's hard. I'll think about it. We'll figure something out. Okay. With that said and done, hey, that's not what I meant to do, but yes, do hit the like button. I meant to do this. What?
Universally, I guess if we're talking about just E2ing, I think Siege probably comes in.
No, we're not talking about just E2ing. We're talking about leveling at all.
Leveling at all, I guess.
If you do that, I'm putting Quora above Hoshi.
Because here's the thing, right? Hino did this thing where it's like E2 ASAP, and then E2 at leisure, E2 at ready.
Okay, no, I see. Because if we're just talking about one list of universality, it's so hard to make. Like, if you're talking about universally, I would put Quora above Hoshi, actually. Because it's cheaper. Anyway, whatever. We'll save this for another time. Thank you for everyone for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hope the feedback was helpful. And thank you everyone for submitting their render challenges. Hope it was fun. Made you guys productive a little bit. Next stream will be either next week or sometime next week, depending on what I'm doing. I will release the statistics video for contingency contract, risk level clears and whatnot. I'm just verifying all the information before I go ahead and do that. So you see that soon, next week. Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for watching. There's no one on Twitch this time, so it won't be as awkward.
Yeah. I think we should get back to Minecraft survival sometime soon, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, we should. Let's find a random day for Thursday.